woke up a little bit earlier than usual just to make sure I could film this makeup routine. You guys have asked before for my everyday makeup routine, and I'm gonna give it to you. So if you are interested in seeing my techniques, the kind of products I like to go for, granted from time to time I switch products, but the type of products I like to go for, I'll be sharing in this video, so keep on watching. Hi, good morning and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. It is currently 9 a.m. I am about to get ready for church. I'm going to be quickly styling my hair, just flat ironing it, and then doing my simple, everyday, amazing base makeup. I am going to start off with my hair first. What order of getting ready do you like to do? Is it hair, makeup, outfit, makeup, hair, outfit, outfit, makeup, hair, makeup? Which combination do you prefer? Let me know.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so I'm done straightening and curling the ends of my hair just to give you a full look. This is what we're looking like. I just curled the very ends of the hair because I'm not good at making curls last. I don't know what that's about. I'm not good at making curls last. And I know y'all could probably see the lace. Once I'm done with my makeup and I've also added concealer up here, then we will be good to go. So we're almost there, not quite there. Now I'm gonna hop into the makeup. I'm gonna try my best to talk through it, but I am going to try to make it on time to church as well. So let me go ahead and clip this mic to my robe so that we can multitask. Okay, I think we're much more situated, guys. Okay, let's get started. Woohoo! Skincare, skin prep, guys. I like my makeup to look like skin. And so that, yeah, I'm going to have to tuck my hair behind my ears. Yeah, I'm tucking it behind my ear, but it's still trying to get in my face. Alright, yeah, skin. Like, I've gone through my entire morning skincare routine, which I'll link below. It's on my Instagram. But when it comes to makeup as well, I want it to look like skin, right? So I'm not layering a lot of things. I'm strategically placing things and also using products that help your makeup look like skin. So starting with e.l.f. Cosmetics. I used to really love the Milk Hydra Grip Primer, but e.l.f. is messy. e.l.f. You will pay for your crimes. Because the way these people just be out here creating dupes for some of our favorite makeup products. e.l.f. be copying and jocking off of Charlotte Tilbury. They be creating I'm not complaining though, because look at me, I'm buying it. Because this is definitely a great dupe for Milk Hydra Grip. Pretty much does the exact same thing, but for a more affordable cost. They also do a lot of dupes for just it's a long list of dupes, but I really see like Charlotte Tilbury, like the skin, like some of the halo something, that the bronzers, the contour, a lot of things. e.l.f. just be duping off of Charlotte Tilbury. Sorry, e.l.f., I'm calling you out. Anyway, that was a great dupe for Hydra Grip Primer. You guys saw I mainly put that on the perimeter of my face because I have combination skin, right? The T-zone gets oily, so I need something that is going to counter that. Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm is great for that. I'm going to take a dense brush Gonna take a dense brush and focus on my T-zone because this serves as a primer and also a foundation. You can actually use it by itself or just use it as a primer. I'm gonna use it as a primer because I'm gonna go over my skin with foundation as well. But this also does have pretty decent coverage. So if I'm noticing any like areas that have a bunch of dark spots, I'll just use it to cover it up. Right here, I have a dark spot on my chin here, full dark. Yeah, so this is gonna help my makeup not get too greasy in my T-zone. Let me blend that out a bit. But it's gonna make my skin still look like skin. Like it's not gonna look dry or feel super dry, and it helps the makeup last. All right, so now that we have done priming, now we can go into the base product. I'm gonna be using Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Other favorites that I like to use are for like my skin-like finishes. This is a great foundation, a really good foundation to use. It'll be good to use this with the blurring balm since it's in the same family of products, but Luminous Silk is another good one. And I feel like I have different makeup types. Sometimes it's like I just need to use what I have. Another really good one I like using is the Fenty Skin Tint. The Easy Drop, Easy something. But I just had to throw mine out because I've had it for like 2 years. And, you know, you're actually supposed to throw away makeup within a year. 12 months and you're supposed to throw it out. I had that for 24 months. It was time. I hope you guys pay attention to expiration dates of your makeup products because if you're noticing you're having skin problems, it might be because your makeup has expired. So might want to look into that as well. I won't say I'm the greatest at doing that, but I try to be cautious of it, especially as a pharmacist when I'm used to paying close attention to shelf life and expiration dates of medications. It's just kind of become a bit of a habit. So I have my foundation. I'm not going to use too much because the blurring balm has done a majority of the coverage for me already. So let me just wipe that excess off my fingers. I'm gonna use the same brush to just like buff out the foundation. And you'll notice I'm focusing the foundation on the perimeter of my face because I didn't use too much product there from the blurring balm. And I'm just gonna drag it to the rest of my face. I'm gonna try to get it in my hairline as well because you guys see I'm trying to get that lace to blend. It's okay, we'll get more of that when I am putting on bronzer. Okay, so that is foundation. Next we're gonna go into concealers. I am using this Milk, Future Fluid, and also Giorgio Armani concealers. I really love this Milk concealer because it's pretty close to my skin tone. Concealer is not supposed to be like 3 shades lighter unless you're really trying to go for that bright, super glam look. It's really supposed to be just 1 shade lighter than your skin tone. And you'll notice this is exactly that. It's not doing too much, just enough to get my under eyes covered and just very ever so slightly brighten up my under eye. So, and when it comes to these types of formulations where it's like really skin-like, it's light, you don't need it to sit and get tacky because you really want it to blend. The process of putting a really bright concealer on, letting it stick, letting it get dry is to get you a lot of coverage. So if coverage is what you need and you're using a concealer that mainly focused on providing coverage, so then yeah, let it dry a little bit and then go ahead and blend. But this is mostly to just highlight under my eyes while still looking like it and blending very, very nicely into the rest of my makeup. So I've done let me blend this a little bit more. I'm seeing some stragglers. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this concealer to provide a little bit lighter, a bit more brightness. That's what this one is for. I guess I can do a little bit of the nose highlight with it as well. So a bit here. All right. And then same with this formulation. It's not meant to be like super heavy, super thick, providing like extreme coverage. So I'm going to immediately go in and blend. I'm not going to waste time letting it sit and get tacky. Again, this is the makeup process for skin-like everyday look, not your glam. This is not the makeup you do. My camera randomly stopped recording, so forgive. Now I'm following up with Milk. I didn't realize I had this much Milk product, so following up with this Milk bronzer stick. I recently went to a Dibs event. Ulta and Dibs had an event, which is where I got this merch. And I got to try their bronzer stick, which I'm really looking forward to playing with a little bit more. I'm assuming it would give me the same effects that this Milk contour stick would give, but this is my first time. This is my first time showing you guys this process. I'm not gonna use a new product to show you my process. We're gonna stick to what we know, which is this Milk Contour. This is a bronzer stick, sorry, matte bronzer stick. And mine is in the color Blitz. And of course, all this information will be down below. What I like to do is go in with a brush. I don't like to go directly on my face. I go in with a brush to pick up the color, and then I start placing it where I want it, like this. Again, because this is a everyday makeup look, the colors don't need to be so hard. Like the contour doesn't need to be severe. The bronzer never needs to be severe, first of all. So if your bronzer is severe, we might need to reevaluate that. But it doesn't need to be like very harsh contouring and bronzing. You just need it to be light and to look natural and effortless. Let me get some into my wig line so that it blends in. Yeah, these like stray hairs are really trying to get up in the way. Okay. And so just making sure to blend that well. You can see that my concealer, you can see that there's a little bit of a difference. So you have to go back and forth a little bit to make sure you're not going from concealer to bronzer, and the transition is a bit more seamless. We prefiere that it is seamless, okay? So you might need to go back and forth a little bit. From time to time, every once in a while, I would go in with a smaller brush and like add some concealer to be like a transition for eyeshadow. If I'm gonna do eyeshadow, but that's not really important here. I'm not really trying to do all that. If I want to do a little bit of nose contour, I take the smaller brush and do that. Okay, but if you're gonna do that, then if you do this step right here, you have to go back in with your concealer brush and bring it in a little bit so that the contour is not thick and it actually thins the nose. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Ever so light. Everything is light application, no heavy hands. Okay, I think we got what I needed with the bronzer. And now the last liquid product that we are going to be using is going to be, drum roll please, liquid blush. I know some people are afraid of liquid blush. My camera is tripping. I applied blush and the camera didn't catch that, so sorry guys. I'm gonna stop talking so that I can get through the rest of this without my camera freaking out on me, but hopefully you guys get the gist as you're watching. So we're just gonna put some music over this. Okay, I am going to talk about this because going back to the whole skin-like finish, guys, I've set my makeup now, like the liquid products are on, the powder products are on. I've used my all over powder, under eye powder, powder blush. So this is it, right? The problem is if I don't use this setting spray and the blurring balm that I used initially and the other e.l.f. primer, my skin will get oily like that. And that skin-like finish would just look like glue, okay? What this product does, it sets your product in place, especially if you use a lot of heavy powders and you want it to like calm down. It does that, but it's like an emulsion of both oil and water. So it has the water, I think the water part is probably, well, let me not talk too much as if I have read all the ingredients. But the water sets it while the oil, there's like a little bit of oil in here, which is why you have to shake it up. The oil makes it look like skin. So before my camera goes and does what it's doing again, let me. And that's it. It's a very fine mist. You almost don't even feel it, which is why I keep going in and in and in, because you barely feel it on your skin. But yeah, very fine mist. Does what it needs to do to have your skin looking like this. And I promise you guys, it'll be like hours later and my skin won't look oily. It'll look like this. Don't say I haven't shared anything with you. Okay, so anyway, now I'm just gonna do finishing touches, which is gonna be lips, mascara. I was contemplating doing lashes, but I don't typically do lashes on a day-to-day. Like I don't, unless I just want like an extra flare. So I'm gonna do the finishing touches, come back on camera, show you guys, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, that brings me to the end of this video. This is the final look. Quick notes on the lip product. I'm using Chestnut by MAC. I am using Cherish by MAC as well. And then this lip gloss that I think is slept on. It is the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. It comes in a bunch of different shades, but I really love this coral nude tone. Kind of gives this kind of look. But anyway, guys, again, this is the makeup that is supposed to look like you don't really have too much going on, right? You didn't try too much. The makeup that kind of looks like skin with a little bit of blush and maybe like your eyebrows done, but it really took like 10 different So if you guys ever have questions about how I apply makeup, types of products I use, this would be the video to reference. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. I know I had some issues with my camera, so certain things that I wanted to show you guys, I couldn't really go into too much detail. So if you have questions, leave them down below and I'll be sure to answer. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Deuces.